Okay, 35.3, the exercises. We'll start with problem number 1, and let's read it. It says that the length of a field is 12 rods. Rods is some measuring length. It doesn't really matter what it is at this point. Could be yards, inches, feet. Doesn't really matter. It's a unit. And it says its width is 9 rods. How many rods must be subtracted from the width? Well, I'm going to draw a picture of what they're talking about here. And if I put this down, whoops, sorry about that. Let's see. If the length of the field is 12 rods and the width is 9, I didn't do a very good picture, did I? Let me get my eraser out. Maybe something like this over here. All right? So it goes on to say, if the length of the field is 12 rods, its width is 9 rods, how many rods must be subtracted from the width? I don't know. So the total area is 144. Let's write this down. So 12 times 9 minus x equals 144. Now I want to give you a little warning. This is an old text, and they were very concerned about wording, the grammar of the problem, which is good. Nowadays, we're not, like if a student wrote this down, we'd be more than happy to see that. Certainly, I'm going to continue to go through it, but the way I'm going to do this over here is probably a little different. I'm going to divide both sides by 12. When I say different than what most people would do. This would give me 12. And then I would say, minus x equals 3. And then you'd have x equals minus 3. And then the student, I'll be honest with you, most times would just simply box the answer and go to the next question. And we would consider that a good job. We would put a check next to it and say, great job. Unfortunately, for Wells, this is a problem, all right? So I want to point out, I wrote the equation down for you. I wrote the answer down, just like, Wells would have done too. Again, I'm not sure what Wells' work looked like, but I'm sure it works sort of like mine. I think his pictures would probably be better, by the way. His penmanship would certainly be better. Back then, people had much better penmanship. But there's a problem here, all right? And we're really not adding rods, right? I'm sorry, taking rods. We're actually adding rods. Why is that? Look at it. It's 9 minus x. So we're not really subtracting. We're actually adding 3 rods. So I want to point out we actually needed to add 3 rods. So the problem should be reworded to reflect that. And Wells would say that's proper. We should reword the problem to reflect the nature of it. Thank you.